appear again magically. Let's see, what's going on? What are you all talking about? Chamomile tea. Yeah, I changed my mind very quickly. And yes, Ruby, a coffee. I took a coffee as well. Yeah. Fireplaces. Cats purr. Yeah. We're discussing tea. Yeah, I see you are. Well. Hello, Michael. How are you, Michael? Greetings to you in Germany. How about this sound? Recently? No, I haven't been reading no books. Yeah, I've been so much editing videos and all of that. Not just my ASMR videos, but my work in video editing. I don't stop almost never to read a book. But I took a book that I was going to give away. I took it back and I plan to read it. It's just a book about hobbits. It's not the Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings itself. It's one of those books which just analyzes a story, you know. So yeah, it's a book talking about hobbits and their way of living, the hobbit style of living. So yeah, that's what also inspired me to do some more Hobbit videos. Having trouble to stay awake. Having trouble staying awake? No, because of the coffee. No, I just enjoy it. Esther Lovegood. Oh, we have another Esther here with us. Two Esthers. Esther Lovegood. Hey, I love your videos so much. They calm me down and help me sleep. Sleep. Angel, I don't know if you've talked about this before, but do your family and friends think this whole ASMR thing you're doing, it's weird? No, actually no. To be honest, not many friends to talk about this. And my family knows I do it, and they quite get it because I think they also feel, experience ASMR in day-to-day things. But no, they don't enjoy it so much, the ASMR videos. They don't watch them, so yeah, it's okay. It's not like oh, this is weird what you do, but it's not also like, oh, I completely understand what ASMR is. No, it's a little bit like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's not weird because I kind of get it. I have the same book about hobbits, and I was so happy that you did another hobbit related video. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more as well. Some more. We still need to go to the dinner party. Yeah, the dinner party. You need to come and visit me and eat the potatoes and the carrots. The carrots, yes. It was a great plantation this year, yes. What's your favorite Harry Potter character? Oh, it depends on my mood. I love Lupin. Yeah, Lupin is a great one. But sometimes I love Snape, but not most of the time. Because it's a really interesting character once you find out the whole story. But from the very first moment, it's like, oh, he's not very nice. So Lupin is nice since the first moment you see him. I love Dobby as well. I'm so sad that he died. I just remember it now. It gets me every time when I watch the movie. That accent, yeah, the accent is the secret to this, to just become a hobbit, like Merry and Peeping, you know, our little hobbit friends. Yes, yes. I love your mug, fantastic. Yeah, 9 3/4. We have a lot of people here today. Yes, we have 30 people here with us today. Yeah, last time it took like a little while after we started for so many people to join, but today we have many people. Everyone's very active in the chat, which is great. Hello, Anne and Milo. Yay. I didn't think I would be able to watch this live. So happy now. Don't know if you will see this, but I wanted you to know how great you are, and I love your videos. Don't worry, of course I'm gonna see. It's not like we have millions of people here, and no, it's okay. It's almost like just a group of friends talking, because yeah, I can read everything on the chat and answer all of you. Don't worry. Lupin is amazing. He was my favorite teacher. Yeah, indeed. The best teacher, I think. Yeah, that wasn't another one. That's good. Your videos help my insomnia. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for sharing how you feel, and yeah, I'm always very glad to hear how much the videos help. And I hope you are enjoying today. Okay, let me put this away. I'm doing too much tapping. Dumbledore was a good teacher. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I mean, talking about Harry Potter, he's not a teacher, he's just the headmaster, so yeah. But in Fantastic Beasts, I guess what we saw was very similar to Lupin. So yeah, because he was doing the same exercise with the boggart as well. And McGonagall she was always calling attention, complaining about students that were late for class. Lupin is still the best. If you could teach at Hogwarts, what would you teach? Well, I mean, I think it would be defense against the dark arts. It's the fun one, because it has so many spells and all of that. Potions is also seems very interesting, but don't think I would know too much about that. And well, the care of the creatures like Hagrid maybe as well, but definitely defense against the dark arts. What are your goals for this channel? Serious question. Is it just a hobby, or would you like it to become a full-time job like for some other ASM artists? Oh, I mean, that would be wonderful if I could do this and actually, you know, be able to live from it. Because right now, it's the thing I love to do the most. It's so good to see the reaction, the feedback from all of you, and it's so good to be playing with all of these different role plays and ambiences, creating things. So yeah, but for now it's like, it's not like that it is a hobby, but I'm just letting it go as it goes and see what it takes, you know, as I have my other job editing videos as well. Recently I'm reading Harry Potter again, and I'm using no ambiences as backgrounds. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had all of these ambiences that I'm doing, but I used to to play the soundtracks while I was reading, trying to do something like this, you know, just be more immersed in the story. What videos are your favorite to make? Oh, I mean, I'm always trying to do what I want, like what I'm really feeling like creative to do, so my favorite ones is always the one I'm doing. If it's an ambience or roleplay, yeah, whatever I am doing, I'm doing it because I'm in the mood to do it. So yeah, Ruby, One Eye Moody, yeah, but it wasn't really him. That's what always catches me. I used to think, oh yeah, he's kind of a nice teacher, interesting one, but it wasn't him, right? It wasn't him. Not really. But in the other movies, he was nice, yeah. Kind of mad, but nice. Two questions for you. Interesting questions. What form would a boggart take for you? And what do you think you would see if you looked into the mirror of Erised? Interesting. Quite complicated. Oh, I overthink these things. I'm not sure. What would the boggart take the form? it's something that we need to talk to think a lot, right? I don't know what my greatest fear is. Sometimes I think my fear is just to like end up alone, you know, like to have no one, no friends or anything, just alone. So maybe it would show myself alone, you know. And the mirror of Erised, well, the complete opposite. Know what I fear the most, but what my heart desires. Well, do you want to play a little game? I'm not sure what I would see on the mirror of Erised, but let's all answer this question. Let's see what are your greatest fears and your greatest desires from the heart. Come on, let me know. Let's all talk about. Come on, write on the chat. What do you think you would see in the form of your buckets? And what would you see in the mirror? Sylvester, my life is a little bit stressful, and your videos really help me and give me some peaceful moments. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad they help to relax. It's really the purpose of all of this, to just take people from their stressful reality and just bring them to some place nice. What house I think I'm in? Oh, I don't think, I'm sure. I mean Ravenclaw. Names. I spider. Yeah, that's... Spiders are bad. Oh, the chat is going a little fast. Let me see. And the greatest desire, family back. Yeah. And my greatest fear would be loved ones dying or in pain. I get that. Spread the positivity, am I right? Esther Lovegood. Either a spider or something like that for me. And for the mirror, I don't know what I would see. Probably me standing next to a pair of twins, along with a husky and a cat. Ibram, in the mirror, in the mirror I would see myself in a cozy little house in the woods. Well, that sounds wonderful. It would be calm, peaceful, and it would be old too. And I would be old too, yeah. Yeah, I would love a little place like that. Let me just keep reading the comments and take another thing I have here. Just some crinkle sounds. My greatest fear is death. And the mirror, I think I would be surrounded by friends, family. Yes. I mean, I think when we go very regarding our thoughts, I think that's almost like the basic or the primary thing that comes to our heads. The biggest fear is to lose the ones we love, and the greatest desire is to have them with us. Oh no, what do you mean your internet is broke, Michael? Are you having difficulties to watch? Sorry for you. In the form of my boggart, I would see people that I love leaving or dying without knowing that I love them. Yeah, you see, I think that's in the subconscious maybe of all of us. In the conscious itself. Very interesting ones. Very interesting. Monica, my boggart would probably be eyes in the complete darkness. Oh, yeah. Like some animal in the darkness coming to get you. As for the mirror, I think I would see me and my family being happy. Andrea. My desire is to see my daughter again, but I know someday I will. She's in heaven, but my fear is to disappoint her in life. No, don't worry about that. I'm sure you're not disappointing anyone, especially not your daughter. I love crinkling sounds. Well, especially for you now, Anna. Just crinkle sounds. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? No, I haven't. I've never played it, no. I think it would be fun. That's very nice. Iris. Thank you for your words, Iris. It's very good to see all of you supporting each other. That's very, very nice. Hello. M whispers. M whispers to your soul. Hello, how are you? Welcome. What did you want to be when you were younger? Well, I think I wanted to be how do you say it? I wanted to make movies. I still like the idea, but I think, yeah, I wanted to do movies. Also, I wanted to be a Jedi and a wizard, if that makes sense. Yeah, not a very good profession nowadays. Yeah, but it was what I wanted when I was younger. Have you ever been truly in love? Oh, I don't know. Have you? Have you all been truly in love? I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, if I'm not sure, maybe the answer is no. But who knows? Maybe I was, but you know, sometimes you are truly in love by someone, but they are not for you. So, and also that's disgustable. If it is love, if it's only one person, but who knows? It's all very, 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 very complicated. Too complicated. Snow Angel. No. No. Come on. Andrea, thank you for your support, for your time and support. Well, that's why I'm here, that's why we're all here. Just spending some good time together and supporting each other. I think there's lots of kinds of love, and you can truly love someone without it being romantic. Yeah, I mean sometimes I fail to see all of these things and just think of love as in the romantic aspects. But there are many kinds of love indeed. Mm-hmm. 13 years together, that's very, very good. Truly in love for many years. Good evening, Severin Fox. Good evening. The beard looks really good on you. Yeah, the beard. I think I'm gonna take it out tomorrow. Shave it tomorrow. It just comes and goes, you know, it never stays for too long. Yeah, everyone also, thank you, all of you supporting, giving your words to Ruby. it's really, really good to see all of you reaching out to each other today. We never know what's going on in each other's lives sometimes, right? Sometimes we're talking with people and they've lost so much and we don't even know. It's good to have times like this to talk about this. And just be here for each other. Good evening, Jenny's ASMR. Alexandra, do you ever feel exposed? I mean, you're live streaming and we can all see you, but you can't really see us. As I'm a shy person, I'm trying to imagine what it's like to be in your position. Well, no, it's like you get used to it. I mean, I'm always talking with all of you in the commentaries, in the comments, and in the chat, and it's easier for me to answer all of you like this, talking. But no, it doesn't feel weird. No, it feels really nice to have all of you here. Snow Angel. True love is a childish idea and causes pain, but I do believe in romance. Sounds confusing, right? It sounds confusing a lot. I think you still believe in it. You still think about true love. My best friend, our friendship gave me strength and happiness. Now we don't see each other over that much, but it's okay. Maybe life will bring us back together. Who knows? Who knows? Who can say where the road goes? Only time. Love is never perfect, right? Well, nothing. It's ever just one thing, right? If you think about it, everything always has two sides. Always has some good things and some bad things. It's just balance, right? How things have to be to exist. Not at the moment, no, I don't. I used to have a cat. Favorite color? I don't know. It was blue at some point, then it was green. Now it's a color in the middle, in between those two, you know. I think I told this before, like turquoise or something like that. Greenish blue, bluish green. Interesting way our conversations are going this time. We talk about loss and now we're talking about love. Romance is fun. True love is commitment. Very true, very true. Why does true love have to be romantical though? True love. Yeah, interesting topic. You know, some people talk about how, you know, there's feelings and there's also chemical reactions, you know. Love has a lot of physical things involved. It's your heart beating faster, your pupils dilated, and, you know, sometimes you think you are in love, but maybe you're having a physical love, like your body is being, you know, having all of those substances that come from the brain just messing with you, and your mind is all confused and you can't stop thinking about someone, and you think, yeah, maybe I'm in love, or maybe, I don't know. But as Ruby said, I think, yeah, that's more like romance, you know. You're having feelings or something, but true love is when you commit, and like she said, when you truly, you know, two become one and all of that. But yeah, I'm not the greatest person to talk about it. I don't know much about love, not really. How old are you? Me? 23. 23. I've seen some of your Doctor Who gifs coming with your posts, yeah. What's your thoughts on Doctor Who? And do you plan some Doctor Who related videos? Yes, I do. Some TARDIS ambience probably soon. Maybe some roleplays. What other stuff do you like to do besides ASMR? Oh, I like to play some music, some guitar, piano. Do you like my cinemagraphs on Instagram, if you ever saw those? Just all artistic things as possible. I was wondering, what time is it at your place right now? Is it it's close to midnight here. Well, over here is 6 p.m. 6:30, yeah, or 18:31. We have the same age. Really? Interesting. What colors are your eyes? Oh, they are almost black. Yeah, like dark brown. I don't know, I can't really see it. Let me just... Ooh, you see, very, very brown. No way, you look younger. Really? Some people sometimes say I look way older, and some say I look way younger. It's confusing. Your favorite ASMR artist? I've been listening again to Massage ASMR, you know, Dimitri. I shared a video of him, like, speed tapping. I just came back to that. It was one of my first favorites, which I used to watch all the time. And I'm watching that again in repeat. I just love the speed tapping. Ruby, I still say some Sherlock Holmes would be great. Yes, I mean, I can see by the the words that you chose, and the little stain of ink on your shoulder, in that coat. I can see that, by the way your hair is now, that you dried it in this morning, so you were looking to go out, but you didn't, because I see that you have some little pieces of bread in your clothes, which means you stayed home eating some bread while watching some Sherlock Holmes. And no, that was terrible. The Art of Deduction. I'm actually watching Sherlock, the series, the BBC series again. So yeah, maybe I can start thinking about some videos. Look what I have here. Any one of you expecting this? I don't think so. Let me try. Let me see if it's too loud. One, two, three. You seem to be an old soul. The way you talk, and also your eyes. That's why you belong to Ravenclaw, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Really cool. A Doctor Who roleplay would be a newly regenerated Doctor. Like if you just woken up and found yourself in a new planet, a new body. That's a good one, yeah. Or I could try to do some 11th Doctor and Tennant, David Tennant, maybe. Yeah, when I comb my hair and shave, could do some of those. But a new Doctor, my version, would also be very nice. Is there any trigger you can't stand at all? I mean, I'm not a fan of eating sounds. I don't like those. But it also depends, sometimes if it's someone I like to watch and they are just doing it, like, randomly, it's like, I can stand it. Yeah, but it's that one is my least favorite ones. I thought that you were about 25. Well, I am about 25, right? 23. Doing 24 in the end of the year. Yeah, so almost. Laura Rodriguez. Where do you live? Oh, I mean, my address? The whole address? Do you want? No, I can't tell you that. I live in Brazil. Hey Michael, welcome back. Fixed the internet. Great. Welcome back. Oh yeah, you missed lots of stuff. Yeah, but don't worry, we are still going for a long time. Lots of things to do and to talk about today. The bubble wrap is my new favorite trigger. Yeah, bubble wrap. Yeah. Glad that you like it. And Is it that too loud or is it good? Sometimes the whispering ASMR gets on my nerves. Yeah, sometimes to me as well. It can't be too forced, you know. Sometimes it's forced and that's not good. That's why I prefer soft spoken videos. Like Licky, like Saturday. Am I saying that right? How are you? I've been watching for only 10 minutes and I'm already sleepy. By the way, came to say that I love your videos so much. Thank you. I know I always see you in the comments. I know you enjoy them. Thank you. Are you an active Harry Potter fan? Well, I mean, I do Harry Potter ambiences almost every week, so I guess I am a active Harry Potter fan, just doing Harry Potter videos all the time, but not like going out doing meetings with others Harry Potter fans, cosplays, not that kind of like super active fan. My sister lived in Brazil. She wants to retire there. Really? Really interesting. Do you know in which area did she live? Like which part of Brazil? State? I am from the very bottom of Brazil. The very the last state, like down below. Yeah, that's where I live. Rio Grande do Sul. Have you ever thought about doing more Brazil-related content? That could be interesting. I mean, I have thought about it, but it doesn't reach out so much to me. I don't know. It's like I want to do some Portuguese videos, you know. I've talked about that with all of you last live stream, to just voice over most of the role plays so that those who speak Portuguese can understand it better, and those who don't would like to listen to other languages have some extra content, right? What was the last movie you watched? Oh, what was the last movie? I watched that new, oh yes, that Robin Hood movie, the new one, you know, the different style, more action and all of that. Yeah, I watched that one. I think that was the last one. Maybe that was a cartoon that I watched with my little sister. Yeah, the new Wi-Fi Half? How do you say it in English? Half. Yeah, Wi-Fi half. Breaking the internet. Something like that. Hello from Denmark. Hello, how are you? Hey Connor, how are you? Your friend was in Chile. Yeah, kind of close, yes. By the way, I had a professor at my university that was from Brazil. She was from Bahia, yes. And I must say your English is way better than hers. She was cute. I mean, I don't get it. I know my English is good, not perfect. Sometimes I forget words and things like that. But I don't have such a strong accent as almost every single person I've known here. Like everything I know from everyone I know from here, which talks English, has a very strong accent. You can notice that they are like from Brazil, but never me. I mean, I just talk with a completely different accent. What's your favorite Brazilian food to eat? Rice and beans. Good night, Fox. Sleep well, Fox. Sweet dreams to you too. Sleep well, sleep well. Yes, I have a sister, Iris. She's 10. Going to make 10 this month. We are close, yes. Fighting all the time. I have 14 sisters. Wow. And one brother. That's like just one boy. Can you imagine how he feels? 14 sisters and just him. She lived in São Paulo. Yes. Yeah, big city. Quite far from here, but not so much. Like 3 states up. What, like 2 days by car? 2 entire days. Yeah, 48 hours away. Kinda close. Why did you choose an ASMR channel? What do you mean, why I wanted to start an ASMR channel, not like a gaming channel or vlogging? Well, I thought I could do something, and I thought about doing other things. I don't see much purpose out of gaming channels. I enjoy some, and I know it's fun to, it also brings joy to some people to watch it, to just, see someone having fun playing games, or some people enjoy vlogging, but I'm not so much of talking, if that makes sense. I don't have so much things that I want to talk all the time. I think a lot, but I'm not very great at putting it out. And ASMR was something new that I started watching, and I used to love it. And then I saw that with the things I knew, the visual effects and all that, I could do some very interesting things. So I started by just playing around, and some people really loved it, and I thought, yeah, this is it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna, take my time to do these videos, and it was a very good choice. I mean, it's still a weird area of YouTube for many people, like ASMR. No, that's weird. Don't want to watch that. For those who watch it, it's a great community. If you know what I mean. It's just the purpose of it. It's great, and the people watching it, they're all very nice to each other. I mean, that's what I see. I know there's some people that do ASMR just for, for money or views, and there's also people that are not so nice and are mean, mean in the comments and all that. But the big part, I see it as a very good, purpose, helping each other to relax, to feel good, to just share good moments, and that's great. And I saw there was some sport to grow. There wasn't so many people with editing skills, to do like Harry Potter role plays that I do with those backgrounds and all that. And I thought, hey, maybe I can do this, That's my difference from the other ones. I can just bring people to these very interesting places and do magic and all of that. So yes. Okay, I talked for so long. I'm missing comments here in the chat. Let's see. Just trying to see everything. Whispers. I didn't know you were Brazilian. I'm French and your English is better than mine. I like to learn some other languages as well. I learned some French, Italian, some German as well. Everything. Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Ça va bien. Je parle français. Non? Non. Très bien. Croissant. Hein? Je m'appelle Andrew. Do you like jazz? Is that a meme? Is that a meme, Malcolm? No? Are you coming up with memes here? Does anyone have memes to share? That would be fun. ASMR with memes. Come on. Do you like jazz? Night Blossom Audios. Yay, I finally made it. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Hey, ASMR Weekly, I'm just stopping in to say a quick hi. I can't stay sadly, but I enjoy the rest of your night, man. Take care and look after yourself. Thank you. You can watch it later. Oh my god, so much comments. Wait, what's your favorite Hogwarts house besides your own? I like Hufflepuff. Yeah, Hufflepuff, yeah. Is it safe to live in Brazil? Well, it's as safe as to live in any other place. That's the good and bad areas. I would say that people around here have this sense that Europe or United States, that they are more safe. But I know every place has its good and bad. But to be honest, not the most safe, possibly. To be honest. For example, my city, which is a capital, and I think all capitals have kind of this problem. It's a little less safe, like the center of the city and some other areas. You need to watch out, But I mean, it's not like terribly unsafe when you just keep an eye open if no one is like checking you out, seeing if you have a good cell phone or anything. But yeah, but in other cities around here, which are like nice, countryside cities, colonies from Germans and Italians, over there it's all very calm and relaxed. So yeah, it's not like I can't say for all Brazil, But you know, there's some very calm places, very safe, and that's the ones that are really bad, like everywhere. Connor, I always notice that you have a slight English accent when you speak. Probably from all the Harry Potter, yeah. And I mean, I just think that British makes more sense to me. Like, because in my Portuguese language, the sounds of pronunciation of some words are similar, you know, from American, like like all that thing, the basic differences, like the T, like water, over here we say the T, so it's more intuitive for me to use the British way, water, than water, you know. That other one doesn't make sense to me because of my other language, so, and all of the Harry Potter and Doctor Who and British TV series, yeah. I've watched too many BBC One series. Andrea, is there any good weed in Brazil? Is there any good weed in Brazil? To be honest, I smoke a joint and fall asleep to your videos. I don't know. I mean, I don't know because I don't do weed or smoke anything. But I don't know if it's good or not. Probably not that good because it's not like legal. So I guess the people who sell it can like mix it up with lots of things before they sell it to people who don't know exactly what they are buying, I used to have some colleagues from internships at some places which used to smoke weed, but I never understood how they got it, They always had a friend or someone who would buy it for them. So I can't answer you for sure. I have no idea. It's raining here in the US too. Yeah, it's raining here in Brazil as well. In my city, it's raining a lot. Is there an ideal girl, boy for you? I don't know. Ideal, like, I don't like to think how I would like someone to be, I don't know if that makes sense, but of course I know some things that would be ideal, but I don't think of that way, I just see how someone is, and then I realize it's more about how you two are, Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, sometimes people are not ideal, but the situations, the moments you share are, So sometimes it's not so much about the other person, it's more about the relationship between the two, The moments, the conversations and all of that, if that makes sense. I believe in that, Yeah, it's like it's a third thing, That's you, that's the other person, and the moments together, it's another thing. And that's what you truly enjoy, what you like. It's the moments you spend with another person. That's why it's ideal. You know what? I'm gonna change very quickly our background here, because I want to put us in the movement. Let me just check my audio so we don't get like very loud out of nowhere. And wait, like this. Yeah, let me just position myself properly, because we're gonna change a little bit the perspective. And 1, 2, 3, and let me see what happens. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we are just going for a little car right now. Let's go somewhere else. Let me see what we are talking about. Try this. If they can be your friend, they can be your love. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that very much, because I believe that friendship should be the base for any relationship. Sometimes people do that, not trying to say anything, but people do that with me, have done that with me a lot, and it's to separate things that shouldn't be separated. No, you're my friend. You can't be anything else, because you're my friend, and I need a friend to go back to after I go and try to have a relationship with someone else, which we just met out of nowhere. But like in 2 or 3 days, I decided I'm gonna have a relationship with this person, because that makes sense. And then I'm gonna break up and come back and talk with you, because you're my friend. And that's crazy. That's crazy. No hard feelings. I'm not trying to put anything of my bad feelings out. No, not at all. But yeah, sometimes it works in weird ways. You have a friendship, and maybe there's something that both feel, but there's this idea that you can't go there. And maybe it makes sense to have someone to go back to be safe, but doesn't it make more sense to actually try to have a relationship with someone you know for a while, that you understand? And some relationships, they start from friendships, but I don't see that happening quite much. People start relationships and maybe they get lucky and they have someone which is also their friend, their love and their friend. But sometimes, most of the time, it's not, and then they just have to keep looking for I'm just talking gibberish. What's going on? What are we talking about? Let's see. Hey, can we stop for ice cream and pizza? Yeah, maybe. Let's do that. Let's ask the driver to go to a nice place. Hey, yeah. ice cream and pizza. Yeah. How about some sparkles? Some sparkles, yes, of course. I leave for a minute and the background has changed. Yeah, now we just took a car, having a car right now in the rain, and we're gonna go somewhere. Oh, that's interesting. I can agree with this very much. The person that you do not necessarily fell in love the second you saw him or her, but one that you realize you love more and more over time. That's the one. It's not universal truth, but it works for me. Yeah, it works for me as well because people that I've have fell for and have had good friendships and but that I had feelings like love feelings. It was always like that, someone that I didn't expect at first. Didn't expect. Like someone that, for example, someone could ask me, "Do you find her beautiful or attractive or something?" And I would say, "No, I mean, I don't even think about this person that way. No." And then I would spend time talking, learning about their past, their ideas, feelings, how their mind work. And you get to know people and you get to spend time, Time is a big factor for many things, especially for love. Sometimes love happens because of the time you spend together, time to know the other person, And it would reach a point when I would start to fall in love for this person, and then I would, if someone made me the same question, I would say, "This is the most beautiful person I know," and that's crazy. It's like love for me happens in that way as well. As you said it grows, more and more with time. And I've never seen it happen just like that, Oh, love at first sight, just saw someone. No, of course not. But yeah, sometimes it's someone you don't even think about, but you get to spend time and get to just, share stories and your personal thoughts and ideas, and then I think it's inevitable. The connection just happens. I'm talking so much and not reading the comments. Do you sing? Well, I sing as everyone sings when I'm alone and no one is listening. Singing in the shower or whatever. But I don't know if I'm a very good singer or anything. Have you ever smoked weed, my friend? No, I haven't. Never smoked anything. Not cigarettes, anything. Tell the driver, Christiana, Copenhagen. Alright. Hey, Christiana. Copenhagen. Where is that? Copenhagen. I don't remember now. I'm gonna have to leave, guys. My eyes are closing. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. And till the next live stream. Good night. Did you play any sports growing up? Not really. No, I don't like football. Yeah, and everyone used to play football on school. Just I didn't, because everyone just loves football here in Brazil. And Copenhagen is Denmark, bro. Okay. Denmark. And the other option was like volleyball or basketball, and I was not good at all at any of those. So no, not many sports. I used to do like samurai training, you know. Just took a broom, took out the part from below and just use it like a stick to like just practice, you know, my samurai skills with the sword, my wood stick, sword, and it was just like, just, yeah, I was crazy about that because of, well, probably because of too much lightsaber duels on Star Wars and all of that. Yeah, so yeah, that was my sport, my personal sport, just lightsaber training. And let me see here, let me see something. Alright, we arrived again on the cafe. I think they have ice cream here or pizza. Yeah, you just ask what you want. Wait, what do you want? Tell me. Yeah, they have lots of things here. Just ask and see what they have. Puffing, hi, how are you? Here just for a second as it's past midnight, but hi everyone. Hi. Do you have a PS4? No, I do not. I only had a PS2 once, and it didn't last for too long, just like a few months, 3 I think, and it didn't work anymore and I didn't fix it. And I've always been more of a computer user for games. Nice place. Yes, I think so. Chocolate shake. Yeah, good one. Some tacos, butter beer, coffee, chocolate with cookies. Lots of requests. I hope they have everything here. Let me just take my little telephone box and do some tapping because it's good for tingles. Lemon cake, yes, I love that one. Lemon cake or pies. Esther Lovegood, yes, you remember it? I love the coffee shop. Yeah, I love these new normal ambiences and roleplays I did. They have something, you know, I'm quite proud of them because it was supposed to be more normal, like other roleplays of day-to-day activities, but they still have that little magical feeling somehow. I was able to bring that to them. Mint chocolate chip shake. Gray one, Snow Angel. Are you into any video games then? Yes, many ones. I mean, I talked about this last time as well. Many of my recent favorite games, I haven't played them. I've watched them on YouTube because I didn't have like PS4 and they were exclusives. But on the computer, I've played the new Tomb Raiders. I've played, you know, Elder Scrolls. Those things, you know. I love video games with stories. They need to have a good story so I can feel invested in playing. Not like, you know, first person shooters or just fighting games or racing. Yeah, I like to play those time to time, but I get bored. It needs to have a story. What's your next Harry Potter roleplay going to be? Mysteries. I don't know, I have to choose from one of the few I have recorded. But I have some interesting Harry Potter Diagon Alley shops roleplays, which I think you're gonna like it. And also I'm thinking of doing a big collaboration in Diagon Alley, you know, many different shops. So yeah, I'm gonna send the idea to my fellow ASM artists and let's see when we can start working on it. Nakno, love your ASMR content, thank you. Yeah, I'll keep doing more and more, don't worry. Puffing, yes, I mean, I know that many people use the backgrounds to study or to just read, or some people who are writing. It's great for those things. I used to do this. I used to watch some ambience videos when I was studying and doing these kinds of things that I had to focus. But I wanted some kind of noise. Like I used to listen to thunderstorms sometimes, or just some library sounds. And I'm glad I started doing them because people love them and it's very useful for many purposes. Sicilian stuffed cannoli. Interesting request, Ruby. You have those here? Alright. Bring 2 of them. Yeah, I want one as well. One day I have to send you my old ASMR videos. Made them in 2010. Yeah, almost a decade. Almost a decade now. It would be interesting to see those. Interesting. And you have to do some, you need to record some new ones. Yeah, you should do some characters for the Carbon Coast Solar Punk series role plays. Yeah, you should do some characters because it was very nice. That one from the video that had the, remember the video just talking about what we were doing for Patreon. You had all the costume and yeah, very nice. You need to do some more. Do you have an iPhone? No. I have an iPad, but not an iPhone. I don't get along very well with Apple. It doesn't work with my computer, you know. I use Windows. Beautiful skies. Do you travel often? Do you enjoy it? I don't travel so often. I have traveled a few places close to here to do some work, to film some weddings, but not very far, you know, quite close, but to some nice, you know, country cities, some one place close to a beach, very nice, and yeah, I enjoy it, but it's not a habit of mine recently. For some reason I think it's going to become something, you know, traveling around, but I don't do it quite often, you know, more of the staying home person. Please try to contact Goodnight Moon for a collab. Well, you can go there and comment to try catch her attention. I mean, there's no email. I can find an email. Because I mean, I didn't find any in her channel or video descriptions. Otherwise, I would have sent the invitations from the other collaborations, but no email. So a few times I said something on the comments, but it's very difficult sometimes to read everything, and I think she probably didn't see it, or if she saw it, she just you know, didn't pay attention to it. So yeah, I mean, when I do the collabs, I send the invitation for the people I know, the people I've done the big collaborations with, and I tell them to share it with the other ASM artists that they know that they would like to invite as well. So who knows, maybe one of these days one of my ASMR friends have the email and share with her. But otherwise it's just, if there's no email, how am I going to contact her? You know, you can't send a message on YouTube anymore unless the person, it's already a friend of yours, which she is not a friend on YouTube for me. Have you ever wanted to travel overseas? If so, where would you like to go? Yeah, of course. I used to dream about England, you know, or Ireland, Scotland, those places in the UK. But recently, like, 3 weeks ago, I was very close to buy a ticket to Germany. Yeah, I was about to buy it, but then I had to use a credit card, and it was a Saturday. The price is good, I could afford, but then the price changed because it was Saturday, and the price was good on the Saturday, but I couldn't buy it with normal, card. It had to be a credit card because stupid reasons, and I had no money in the credit card, so I had to wait for Monday. And when I woke up very early in the morning Monday, I was going to put money on the credit card and buy the tickets, but then boom, I thought, hey, I'm gonna check the flights again, and it was 2 to 3 times more expensive, and I couldn't afford it anymore. Yeah, it was quite sad, very disappointing, but I am expecting the prices to change again. I hope so. What accent is that? Doesn't sound like the typical British one. I mean, I don't know, sometimes the accent just changes. It just changes. Yeah. Maybe I don't know, sometimes it changes, sometimes I'm doing kind of more, like the kind of the one I do for the Hobbit videos, more of a Irish, more, different accent. Sometimes I almost speak with an American accent, but it changes all the time. Hello, Jude, Mika. Yeah, it's a bummer. Very pity. But yeah, I almost went to Germany. It was a very long flight, and yeah, like 20 something hours, 24 hours or something like that. I was very excited, but it didn't happen. I'm terribly sorry, but I have to go now. Don't worry. Why sorry? No, don't worry. And you're falling asleep. Well, enjoy your night. Sleep well. Good dreams. And goodbye, Esther. Love good. Love good. Esther, love good. Maybe see you one day in Germany. Germany. Yes, who knows? Still hope to go. Italia. Oh, Italia. Va bene. Io parlo italiani uno poco. I don't know what I'm talking about. What's going on? Sorry, my cat was on the keyboard. Keep going. Yay, keep going. Alright. Yeah, too much ASMR. Is Brazilian your native language? Yeah, Portuguese. Portuguese from Brazil. Yes. I turned 23 25 minutes ago and I was super depressed and sad, but I already feel better. That's good. I love your live stream. Well, Jude, no need to feel sad. You are here with us now, having fun, some relaxing ASMR, and nice conversations. 23, huh? That's my age. Yeah, 23, getting old. Getting old. Not really. The backgrounds keep changing. I love it, but have a good day, and I love it, but have a good day, and I'm gonna have a good sleep. Wait, I got confused. Okay, you're going to sleep now, right? Well, sleep well, Andrea, and sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams are made of this. Come to Italy. It's wonderful. I don't doubt it is. I'm sure it is. One day I think I'll be traveling around Europe a lot. So yeah, possibly I'll go over there. Maybe as I should also, if I do it, since it's such a big thing, I should like do some vlogs and things about it. But then I'm not sure how I would like, share it. Because I don't know if it would make sense to put it on the ASMR channel. Just say it on the title, not ASMR, so that people don't get disappointed when they open the video and it's not ASMR, it's just a normal video. Because if I put it on another channel, as I was planning to do, like my other channel, it's really complicated to manage more than one. And yeah, sometimes I wish my channel could be more general, so if I wanted to do any other kinds of videos, I could just put them over here. But sometimes people get mad because it says ASMR on the channel's name, so it shouldn't be anything else than ASMR. But I mean, I think if I do different things, I'm gonna put them over here and just say in the title, not ASMR. Hello, equilibri. Gute Nacht, Michael. Schlaft gut. Schlaft gut. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Maida, man, it's your channel. Do whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. How many languages do you speak? Well, properly, my own, Portuguese and English. But, I understand a few others, but don't speak them really. But I am always learning some French, Italian, and also learning German now. But that's the one I just started. French and German French and Italian I have been seeing for some months now, like 8 months or something. I just learn on the learning apps, Duolingo, and also like to watch movies in these languages with subtitles. Yeah. So Italian, it's easy to understand, and if I have a sentence I can read it kind of properly, I think. French is not so difficult now as well. I finally learned a few words and the sounds, so I can like recognize words now when I listen to French. And German is very, very basic at the moment. I can understand what I read so most of the time in the learning apps. And oh yes, also Spanish, because it's similar to Portuguese. So yeah, not that I know perfect Spanish, but I can pretend I speak it. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué estás haciendo? That kind of thing. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Huh? And yeah, so what is that, like 5 languages or something? What's your favorite French movie? It's a comedy I saw a little while ago. I don't remember the name, but it was quite funny, like the kind of family comedy that you see. And there was like 2 movies. I don't remember the first one quite well, but the second one I remember there was like this couple that had children, but they split, but they were living in houses in front of each other. So it's like they are divorced, but they just have to go across the street to get to each other's house. So the kids were always like, oh, today I'm gonna sleep on dad's house. So they just cross the street and go to the other one, or they cross it, they come back to their mother's house. It was, some French comedies. Yeah. But not specifically, I was meaning specifically not French or Italian movies, but sometimes I get movies with many different audios, because I like to do that. I like to watch the whole movie in one language, then I change the audio language to another one, and because I know the words what they are talking, so I just watch I have Harry Potter in many languages. Sometimes I'm watching Harry Potter in French or Italian, and I think it's so interesting to once you know the dialogue, you just try to figure out, oh, so this means, and you start to translate it by yourself. Yeah, that's very interesting. I've seen so many Duolingo memes recently. Yeah, I think I've noticed a few as well, but I don't know what it's about. I know there's a new ad, a new advertisement from Duolingo, and I think they are making memes because of that. Let me see here. I wanna change places. Yes. Let me just see where I wanna go now. Let's go to this one is new. This one is new, and I really think most of you love it. 1, 2, 3. Snape's house. Alright, Snape's house. So, yeah, I think most of you like it. Let's see. Hello, Tyrant. You're gay. Alright. Welcome. How are you today? More rain, yes, Connor. More rain. There's always rain. And a fireplace. Rain and fireplace, both. Angel, do you like Billie Eilish? Not quite sure. Who is it? Let me just see it. Billie Eilish, a singer and composer. I don't know. I don't think I know who it is. I'm trying to see what musics she has, to see if I know any. Sometimes I know the musics, but I don't know the names of the artists. Not sure. I don't think I know her. Hello. Shadow folks? I forget it. God damn it, I forget it every time. Shattenvolk. I forgot. That's like a translation. Is it shadow folk? Shadow people? Shadow. I don't. Sorry. Really sorry. Welcome. Welcome. How are you? Shadow folk. Yeah, so I did remember. I did. I was just not sure. She is the biggest pop star in USA. Is she? I think I would know her better than... Why don't I know her? Weird. Well, I trust you. I'm gonna check her out later. What's your favorite ASMR artist? Alright. Keep... It's a very... how do you say it? Recurring question? Let me see if I can just put a link here. Some of my favorites. I've been watching again a channel that I had stopped watching, and it's Massage ASMR. Dimitri. Let me take a link, put it on the chat. So yeah, I've been watching this one a lot, and I even shared a video, I think, because that's the speed tapping video, which is crazy for me at least. It's just like, I like sometimes the loud ASMR, not this so quiet one. Sometimes I really like to listen to some quick tapping or louder noises, and this video here gets me every time. So speed tapping video, and yeah, for a long time I used to watch a lot. I haven't been watching it so much lately. Alyssa, ASMR Alyssa. It was the first collaboration I did. First one, yeah. Going back now to the memories. First one, and yeah, I used to love the word repetition she did. And now I watch some, not specifically channels, but specific videos, which I know that work. So yeah, some videos from different channels that I love. But if I had to name two big ones which I used to watch very, very regularly, those two. He's been gone for a while though. Yeah, but he came back now. Yeah, but I mean, I don't see that as a problem. Sometimes I think, oh, I'm putting out too many videos. But I think, yeah, I mean, if I put out loads of videos, it's not a problem because, the sooner, the better for people who are looking for them. If someone's looking for Snape's house ambience, if I put it now, they're gonna find it sooner. So I think like that. I want people to see it as soon as possible. Sometimes I think, oh, if I put everything, then I'm not gonna have content for the next week. And that's weird. For ASMR, I think you don't need to have such a crazy agenda, like scheduling videos so regularly, because you end up coming back to those videos that you really know that they work. It's always nice to see new videos, but it feels like it can get saturated, very saturated. But at the same time, I think it's good if I make lots of them, because only a few are going to work for certain people. So the more I put out, the more people I can, help. But sometimes I also realize that it's not like crazy, a crazy necessity to post new videos all the time. Sometimes you just need a few good ones that people are going to come back to, So about Dimitri and massage ASMR, for example, this video, I watch it 100 times a month, and sometimes don't even check out the new ones because I know that one works. So yeah, it's a crazy dilemma. Wait, someone wants me to say a word so much. So let me take a look first. What language? Let me see. Welsh. I don't know nothing about Welsh. And is this a prank? Are you trying to make me say something that I don't know? What does it mean? What does that word mean, huh? Have you heard of Let's Find Out ASMR? Interesting educational videos. No, I haven't. I'm gonna check it out later. Let's Find Out ASMR. How many languages do you speak? 2. Learning other 3 ones. Shadow folk, yeah, you see what I mean, right? There's always that favorite one which we keep coming back. Sometimes we don't even notice the new ones. So it's a dilemma for me, to make lots of new content all the time, or to not get so stressed out and keep putting new content all the time. How old am I? I'm 23. 23. By the way, someone asked me, and I think he already left, asked me for some of the sparkles, and I completely forgot about that. It's a way more normal ASMR video today, ASMR live stream, so there was not much magic going on, but I'm gonna do some sparks now, a little bit, and just prepare my wand. There we go, and let's do this. Just some sparks. The cabin ambience is the most relaxing for me. The wood cabin in the forest, right? Yeah, I love that one as well. I mean, it's the dream room. Nice to meet you. I subscribed. Thank you, and welcome. Welcome to the channel, to the ASMR Weekly family. Oh, good night. Good night, sleep well, and see you next time. Okay? 22 ages? No, 23. 23 years old. Yes. Well. Oh, just hit something. Love the spark sounds. I have to go now. My guests are back from their smoking break. Have a good night. Good night, shadow folk, and enjoy your time with your guests. More sparks. See you next time. What's your favorite Harry Potter character? It's interesting, the same questions keep showing up. I talked about it earlier in the live stream. I love Professor Lupin. I find Snape's story very interesting. I can relate to a few things. But yeah, I like Snape. After you get to see everything about his memories. And I like Dobby. Poor Dobby. Yeah. I had the same reaction earlier on. I always remember the scene on the beach. It shouldn't have happened. And what else? I think Lupin is the best one in my opinion. Just love the whole story in the prisoner of Azkaban. Really, Night Blossom. That's very nice. Lupin and Tonks. Really cool. Really cool. Pew, pew, pew. Dobby is a free elf. Yes. Your sister. Yeah, socks with the free elf quote in the bottom. Very creative. Better than getting just the socks with no quote. what we do now? What do we do? I kind of don't know what to do now. I brought a few different things today, which I've used them all. The bubble wrap, you know. I used the wand, the flashlight, the little telephone box. Hello, welcome. Second island, welcome. How are you? No? Okay, MG. Okay. What is it? What do you mean? Dimple? Is it I know the word for it in Portuguese, but I don't know it in English. I'm good as well. Yeah, good now. Having this nice live stream with everyone. Floating book, real spooky. No, it's not spooky. It's very normal. It's just a study books section. They kind of have their own will, so they do whatever they want. Hello, Lulu. Is that how I say it? Lulu Kalinin. Greetings from Germany. There's always a lot of Germans on the live streams. Interesting. And I was going to travel over there, so yeah. Coincidences. How are you, Miss Kalinin? All good today? First time you're here in a live stream, I guess. Yeah. I don't remember you on the other ones. No, I think you knew around here, right? What would you say is your favorite Harry Potter film then? Yeah, Prisoner of Azkaban. It's a pretty good one. I love it. But I also love the last one, I like the last one. It's very, the whole battle, lots of, and feelings going on, I love the last one, but if I had to choose one movie that, works on its own, yeah, it's The Prisoner of Azkaban. And the last one works very well because, we have all the history and everything. It's at stake and things are being revealed, like Snape's background and all that. Oh, there we go, people talking German again in the live streams. Lulu as good heist? That's me trying to speak German. Ich Deutsch nicht so good. Sorry. My German's not so good, I think you said that. I can understand German already by reading, but not so good in pronouncing. How many languages? I can talk two, Portuguese and English, and I know some French, some Italian, some Spanish, and learning German. But all of these are, in the progress of learning. But fluently, Portuguese and English. I mean, not about cinematography. It's the way the story is, shown it's very well done, you know, the transitions from the scenes, the the way the camera moves to help tell the story in many of the shots. It's a very well made movie, The Prison of Azkaban. If I can speak some Spanish, yeah, tell me something that you wanna hear. I know how to speak some things, but I get when I need to say it, like now say something, it just my head just go blank, you know. But like buenos días, buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué estás haciendo? I said that before. Muchas gracias. Me gusta ASMR. Karen, Lulu, I speak German, English, and a little French as well. I'm so happy about the live stream right now, and had quite a bad evening. Really, why? Bad? Well, it's better now. You're here with me, and everyone, and we are having a good time. So, a bad evening, but a good night. Deutsch ist Klasse an mein Schule. Ich mag nicht, though. I think you just said German. I have German classes in my school, yeah. But I don't like it though. Yeah, right? Is that right, Lulu? Tell us. Rumeza. How do you say that? Interesting name. Rumeza. I watch your videos when I study. Your videos are just perfect. Thank you. Can you give us some Portuguese? Sim. Boa noite. Como você está? Como você está se sentindo hoje? Você gosta de ouvir esse som? É um bom som, não é? Algumas palavras em português. É isso. That's it. Yeah, I was right. I mean, I can understand already because I've been seeing, been learning on my language app, learning German for a few 2 or 3 months maybe. Just randomly, you know, nothing too, not not completely, you know, with my mind on it or learning it, but I just do it, you know, when I have time, so I can understand already some things when written, not so much when spoken. I don't understand them. Do you think so? A full video in Portuguese? Yeah, I mean that's what I'm planning on doing that. Not completely new videos, but you know, voicing over some role plays in Portuguese, because I know many people would be interested in that. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, I'm trying to learn it. Also, I saw a few of your videos. You're quite talented. I mean, about musical things. Very talented. I play some piano. I don't have a piano, I have a keyboard, you know, digital. I play that since I was a kid, and I've been playing guitar for a few months now. Can already play a few things quite well, if I can say so. Um, but and I also bought a violin, but never really get the hang of it. Never was really able to play anything of it. But I saw some of your videos, and yeah, you sing very well and play instruments very well as well. So congratulations. What do I think about ASMR rooms? Maybe you can do something together? Well, I don't know, because we kind of do the same thing when we do the ambience videos. So I don't see how to do something together, like, oh, I do a few parts of the room and you do the other part. It would get a little confusing. I like her videos. In the beginning I saw a few, watched some of hers to like get inspired to do mine, but sometimes, at least for me, I mean, I try to do mine very realistic and all of that. Sometimes her videos, although I enjoy them, I feel like they are more cartoonish. You know what I mean? The backgrounds and sometimes the sounds as well. And I try to make mine really, really realistic. So it's kind of two different styles, you know. You're welcome, Lulu. You're welcome. I love music. It's everything for me. That's a good thing to be in love with music. Do you listen to Duty? Duty? Yeah, I think I've listened to her a few times, yes. Do you see something of my channel, Blue ASMR? I mean, I see a lot of things. I'm always checking the channels from people who comment on my videos, and I'm always interested, you know, in seeing everything. So yes, I think I have seen a few of your videos. Yes, I watch everything. Okay, MG, sleep well. Good night. Sleep. Sleep well. Yes, Connor, yes. Yes, there was like an ambience video, some ambience videos with her, right? And I like her as well, but I do see the difference, you know. There's like a difference in style. It's normal, right? Everyone has their own style, but sometimes her style doesn't work so much for me. That's what I mean, you know. I used to love seeing the Harry Potter ambiences, but I knew I wanted to see them in a different style, and it's the style I do mine, so. Lulu, you have such an angelic voice. Just watch the few videos. Yeah, I told you she has a very good voice and plays very well. Hello, slow emotion. Slow emotion. Slow emotion. Welcome. How are you? How are you? Such lovely people here in the chat. Yeah, the best people. Hi and greetings from Punta Bana, Baja, California, Mexico. It's only 4 in the afternoon here. Love your videos. Too early for sleep. Well, yeah. Um, very early. Time zones. Your voice is so relaxing and very cute. Thank you. Do you have any favorite musicians? I love to listen to some of your favorite ones. Well, I have a few recent discovered that I enjoy very much. Let me just properly check the names. I've been sharing some music on the community tab, so you can always, take a look on that to see what I'm listening to. So, yeah, what we have here, what we have. Let's see. Come on. So, yeah, I shared Daughter, Youth, shadows settle on the place that you left. Minds are troubled by the emptiness. Also, Keen, Somewhere Only We Know. Yeah. I walked across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. What else? That's one which I'm not remembering now. It's Lewis. Something Lewis. Come on, where is it? Dean Lewis. I was wanting to say David Lewis, but I knew it wasn't that. Dean Lewis. Be Alright. Very nice song. Ed Sheeran, I listen to it all the time, so yeah, Ed Sheeran, Coldplay. Also, I love one song from Justin Timberlake. I don't listen to him quite often, but I love the song Mirrors, Like, it's like you're my mirror staring back at me. Aren't you something to admire? Tom O'Doyle, how do I say it? Tom O'Doyle, Another Love. I love that song. The piano intro. I wanna take you somewhere, so you know I care, but it's so cold that I don't know where. So yeah, many different things. Let me come back to my live stream page. Call me Nancy. Alright, Nancy. I was just being formal, saying your channel's name. Slow emotion. Alright, Nancy. Do you like K-pop or musica asiática? I don't listen to that very often. No, I'm not a big fan. I'm not very used to listen to it, it's something new for me. But I have a, how do you say it? I forget the word. It's not a brother, it's the daughter of my aunt. How do you say that? The daughter of my aunt. She's a kid, very young. She loves K-pop. It's like, loves it. Just only listens to that. Lulu, Nick Drake, yes. Very good one. 1 and 10. 1 a.m. 1 in the morning in Germany, Nancy. Wake up until late in the night. Keep singing, please. Oh, I'm sorry. What other songs come on, give me some songs so I can very, very badly sing them. I was listening. I had a song in my head, trying to remember which one it was. Well, give me one, Nancy, and I would just sing in a soft voice. Let me just disappear for 30 seconds and I'll be back. Just 1 second. Alright, and I am magically back. My phone is making noises. What could it be, huh? What could it be? Well, let's see what's going on. Cousin, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I have a cousin which is very into K-pop. Flying high, falling low, walking on cars. And I remember the lyrics. I was about to sleep and I saw the live stream. Guess what I did? I'm gonna go now since I have work tomorrow morning. Good night. Well, sleep well. See you next time. Let's see. Blue ASMR. My name is Mally. Nice name. Very nice name. Mally. Is that right? Okay. Let me start to remember some lyrics from one of the 1,000 Ed Sheeran songs that I know. What was that? Oh, yeah. Yesterday I was just listening with my little sister. She likes this one. She doesn't understand anything about the lyrics because she doesn't speak English. But she just loves the rhythm, like I met this girl late last year. She said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her, no lady looking for another mistake. I call her no friend, thinking that the trouble would wait. But then I jumped right in, a week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn. But I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights. And then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away for months, only to our paths crossed again. Too many ways. And then, don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. Am I going to get copy striked for singing this song? What the heck? You actually sounded like Michael Jackson a few seconds. No, not at all. So, okay, a more slow rhythm music. Mm, um, I found the love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found the girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. So darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. Alright, I could sing too now. Alright, you wanna join in? Let's just start singing. What will be your next roleplay? I don't know, I have to choose. One. What are you interested on seeing, huh? I have some Harry Potter roleplays mostly. A few normal ASMR videos. Your voice is really cute. Thank you. Thank you, Mally. Harry Potter roles. Rope. What else? Okay, the Dean Lewis one now. Let me just check my lyrics. I look up from the ground to see your sad and teary eyes. You look away from me, and I see there's something you're trying to hide. And I reach for your hand, but it's cold. You pull away again, and I wonder what's on your mind. And then you say to me you made a dumb mistake. You start to tremble and your voice begins to break. You say the cigarettes in the counter weren't your friends, they were my mates. And I feel the color draining from my face. And my friends say, I know you love her, but it's over, mate. Doesn't matter, put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away. Let it go away. It'll be alright. Are you ever going to do another Kylo Ren roleplay? Yeah, maybe. My hair's getting big. Maybe I can do another one. How about sitting in a tree house, hanging with the legs in the air and watching me? Great one. Great one. Can you write that down? Write that down in the comments or something, because that's a very good one. A tree house. Very good one. Okay, now Charlie Cunningham, Blindfold. Just remembering some songs now. How does it start? It starts like it's more than what you are. It's more than you are. Let me see. It's more than you are, than what you might have been. It's all that you are. We start everything. Too soon is always too soon. It suits you and it's still half true. It caught my eye, and it was borderline. Peace of mind costs more than you thought. You should definitely try to find your peace of mind. Oh, you have to go already, Nancy. Alright, you have lots of things to do, I know. So, well, sleep well. Sleep well. Yeah? Lulu likes the idea as well, so yeah, that's definitely a must do. I love the idea. The tree house. Gonna try to do that as an ambience first, and then we can do the role play. So, good night, Nancy. If you're going to sleep now, good night, sleep well. A room with Harry Potter music. I can't do that because you can't put music on the videos. You get, copyright problems. So I see some channels who do that. That's very long videos with the musics mixed with the ambiences. But they can get your video down, or deleted if you use the music from the movies. No, nothing to do tonight. It's 1:30. Yeah. Articolo 13. Yes. I don't understand what's going on in Europe now. It has been approved, right? This Article 13. And I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. How is it going to affect everyone? But it doesn't get to me so strongly because I'm in America. South America. But I just hope they get this figured out, because it's just very, very stupid what they're trying to do, and it's going to get to a lot of people that do videos on YouTube and many other areas on the internet. just going to be a headache for a lot of people. I just hope it gets taken down soon, this low. Everyone's just crazy nowadays about copyrights, and it doesn't make any sense. People create upon other things that have been created already. In music you see a lot of that. There's a lot of lawsuits going on, people claiming that the song is the same as the other one because it has this chord progression. But so many musics have the same chords and all of that because it has been centuries of people creating things. Almost everything that has to be created has been invented already. Music or stories, and people start to create upon those things, taking things that exist and changing them, making it their own way, and people just get really crazy about this. There's like a few songs that are completely different, but they have like just a 4-chord progression that it's similar. I think, I'm gonna make a lawsuit on that one because this other music which I have the rights for, it has those 4 chords, but the melody, the lyrics are all different. So I don't know if it's for the money or it's just they don't have anything else better to do. But it's crazy what people are doing with copyrights these days. Legally I couldn't be doing my videos, I guess, like the Harry Potter ambiences and all of that. It's like they could come to me and say, that's all ours, it's all Harry Potter, so it belongs to us, you can't do any of that. Imagine that, it would be crazy. I wouldn't have any videos. What are you two talking in German, huh? Nancy and Lulu. What are you two talking, huh? Trying to figure out. Ich schaue mir morgen ein paar deiner Video an. I think you said I saw a couple of your videos this morning, of Nancy's videos. I think that's it. Freut mich, viel Spaß, Lulu. Sind auch welche in English dabei? I have no idea. No idea what was that one. Hello, Marcy Johnson from Kentucky, USA. Welcome. Thank you. Wow, das war gut. Danke. Ja, danke, ja, guten Morgen. Ich bin, I don't know. Very basic English. German, very basic German so far. For me, I don't know much yet. What's your native language? Portuguese. You keep me awake. Sorry. I'm almost finishing. We are reaching the same 3 hours of live stream. 3 hours. A lot happened today. Yeah. Do you know something, Nancy? Maybe you wanna watch the live stream again later on, because we started with the background background of the rainy window in the Irish house in the coast of a beach, you know, from the roleplay. I just rendered the background to be able to use it, and I think I'm just gonna make a 1 hour version as well to just put it as an ambience, just a rainy window with the sea. And yeah, we used that one in the start, and then we did a little moment of a car ride. It was the car ride in Germany. Yeah, the car ride from the roleplay of walking in the rain with the umbrella. Portuguese is kind of close to Spanish, very close. Tu vídeo de la lluvia falsa que subiste hace unas semanas se convirtió en mi favorito. That's good. That's very good to hear. Glad it's your favorite one. De nada, por nada. Por nada. Eugene, guten Tag. Guten Tag, Eugene. Hallo, Eugene. Woher kommst du? Woher kommst du? How are you? How are you doing? Yeah. Oh, it's just Germans now. Eugene, Nancy, Lulu. Just Germans. Funny one. Das ist mir fast klar. Fast klar? Klar? I don't know what that word is. New one, klar. Is it clear? Clear? No. Want to collab with me? Apple dumpling ASMR. Apple dumpling. Apple dumpling. Wow. Leave me a comment in a video with your email, and I can invite you for the next big collaboration that I'm going to do. What do you think? Because I'm trying to get a few more people for the next collab. I know the last time was already like 12 people, but the more the better. I'm afraid I have to head off now. It's been such a wonderful experience. Enjoy the rest of the night. Okay, Night Blossom. Have a good night. It was nice to have you here today. What Harry Potter house are you in? Ravenclaw. It's dinner time in the US. Yeah, it's almost dinner time around here as well. I mean, it's 8:30. I usually eat around 9. So yeah, almost dinner time for me as well. Crab leg. Interesting, very interesting. Crab leg. Let's see. Bon appetit. Bon appetit, yeah. Bon appetit, Connor. Hope you enjoy that. I don't think I ever tried crab. It's very interesting. I would like to try it. Oh, wait a second. Let me see. Collab with me too, please. Okay. Um, everyone who wants to collab, just send me your email on a comment in a video so I can I just make a list on WordPad, and then I just send the invitations for as many people as I can every time. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? How do I answer that? Me llamo. No. Mio nom. Mio. No. Mio it's Italian, I think. Or is it Spanish as well? Mio nombre es Andrew. Andrew. Yeah. Mi nombre es Andrew. What? Friday 13? What do you mean, Lulu? When is it Friday 13? Wait, oh okay, no, sorry. Very stupid. I just missed a few comments. Hi, hello. What's your name? Friday 13. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Quiet Riot. Hello. The universe. Wait, I'm gonna read that in a mysterious deep voice. Universe is weird, and time as well. Sometimes doing crazy things. Do you feel that sometimes? Interesting. Well, the universe has its mysteries. Very few understand. Many search for the answers, but who knows? Nancy, you are right. Yeah, Lulu. Nancy is always right. That's the thing. She's always right. Sometimes things seem so surreal. Well, I have to agree with you with that. You know what's funny about the universe? Well, let's talk about universe stuff now, maybe. Maybe it's the time to talk about that. Maybe. Let me see. Lulu, sometimes I have this stress in my head because of time, and then I don't mind because I think we anyways die someday. Not in a negative way, but I'm wondering a lot. No, I'm not always right. Yeah, I know what you mean, Lulu. It's like, I mean, sometimes I get very crazy thinking about life and all things. Usually when I start to get a little depressed or something, it's because when you start to think about, like, sometimes you are depressed and then these questions come to your head, like, what's the meaning of everything? What am I doing here? Is there something else, something more special to all of this that I'm missing? Or is it just this? But, and sometimes you think about death, and then you think, oh, so if I'm going to die someday, I should just do whatever I want, and I should live it as every day is the last day, and I should do crazy things. Death sometimes can be unmotivating, or it can be very, very motivating for you to live. There's so many crazy thoughts that come to my head when I get a little sad. I don't know why they don't come to me when I'm happy. When you're happy, you're just living, and you don't mind things so much, you just enjoy. And then when you get very when you get a little low, you know, then all these philosophical questions come to you. But it's not a bad thing, you know. And yeah, recently, a few days ago, I was feeling a little sad because of some stuff. Very, very down. And then I started to think again about what's the purpose of life? Why is it so hard sometimes? If it's life and we need to enjoy it and we're gonna die someday, why is it not easier to just do the things we want? If we want to, go somewhere, or if you want to have something, why there's always these complications like, oh, I don't have money for this, or I don't have the talent to do something that I would like. Why? Why is it complicated? Yeah, you can relate to that, Noodle? Yeah. I mean, the moment I saw a few of your videos, I knew you were going to have some similar thoughts and ideas. You recognize people who think similar sometimes in the blink of an eye. So yeah, speaking out of your soul, yeah. So yeah, it's crazy, you know. Sometimes I think it's bad if I'm having all of these thoughts. It's because I'm just thinking. It doesn't help much, right? You need to do. But sometimes I think it's healthy to question everything, because then you get to new solutions, new ideas, new mindsets. It's a process, You need to get down, you need to feel a little depressed or something, so you start the questioning reality, questioning things process, and then you come out of it with a new mindset for a little while until you get sad again. But it's a process, It's always like that. Happy, sad, night and day, darkness and light. It's always, the shift is good, It's healthy to keep shifting from one to the other. Having bad moments make the good ones more, you appreciate them more. Humans make life difficult. Well, maybe that's true, because I don't see any cats having such, existential crisis. They just sleep, eat, scratch you, sometimes try to make some nice little moments with you, or with, giving some caring, and, most of the time just scratching you with the nails, but yeah. And they just live happy with no complicated thoughts. Life, it's ups and downs, yes. True. Ever wondered what your dreams want to tell you? Well, every night, all of the dreams, crazy dreams, and what do they mean? But yeah, so yeah, I don't know, what existential things can we talk about? Come on, give me some other things for us to discuss here. It's like, I got a little sad and I started to think about all of this. The good thing is that I kind of complained or made some drama about it on YouTube. Just made a little gift, used a little gif of Doctor Who being sad with the rain, and then people just came in and reminded me of one simple reason of existential meaning or something, that it was that everyone just I'm glad you exist because you do the ASMR videos for me. And you know, that's true. Sometimes it's very, very simple. Sometimes you can be glad to be alive and to exist just because you're making someone else happy. You know? I like to think about, you know, some people want to be famous so they can be remembered because people think they need to be remembered by the whole world so their life have meaning after they die. I do believe in leaving a legacy behind. I think it's part of the objective of almost every single person in life. The legacy you're gonna leave, you know. Even if it's for some people, artists, they're gonna leave their paintings with you know, the meanings and the things behind them. Some are going to leave songs. Some people are going to raise children, and that will be the legacy. And all of them are okay, you know. You don't need to be a big songwriter or, you know, great painter, famous, to leave a legacy behind. Sometimes it's just a very few people that, you know, are going to keep your legacy alive, and that's okay. But I realized how all the ASMR videos I was doing was kind of a legacy I was leaving behind, you know. Like I'm an artist living behind these videos, and it felt good, you know. Like if I already started doing my, you know, my legacy, and I'm sure I'm gonna do other things as well. But it's good to know that I already have this thing, you know. Maida, I don't think that's true. My cat will often just sit and stare, and I don't know. He must be having some serious thoughts. Yeah, maybe, who knows. Are you ever wondering if everyone and everything is just a product of your own reality, head, brain? I know it sounds crazy. Yeah, I've already thought about that. It's possible, you know. In dreams you have many different people talking with you, characters, and it's all you. It's your brain. Different pieces of it, creating different, you know, characters. Lulu, kennst du lucides Träumen? I mean, I'm very good at German already, just reading. You just said, can you do lucid dreaming? Right? I think that's it. Or do you know lucid dreaming? I think can you do it? People will forget your name and what you did, but won't forget how you made them feel. Yeah, that's a good quote. I remember that. Oh my god, there we go. Everyone just talking German again. You too, Nancy and Lulu. Are you two going to be best friends now or something? Nancy, ja, kenne ich. Als Kind hatte ich siehe viele Ehe und schon davon. Ich denke, daher ist mein Schlaft auch eher komisch. Hattest du mal einen oder Schlafparalysis? Sleep paralysis? Is that it? Sleep paralysis. I had sleep paralysis 2 nights ago. Yeah, I went out with my family to go to the shopping, and there was a playground for kids, and I went with my sister, and then I came back, and that's something that happens to me when I go to a very crowded place and I come back home. It's like this sound keeps going on in my head, and my body feels like it's still, vibrating in that sound. It's like, and it makes me desperate to go to sleep. So I just laid down in bed. It was still early, but I laid down in bed and it was like the sound of the crowded people area. I don't know, it's just like I get hold of the vibration of all the people, and it messes with me. And then I just went to sleep and slept like 12 or 14 hours and woke up in the morning, like waking up and going back to sleep and waking up, and that triggers the sleep paralysis. And then I had the sleep paralysis, and I think I saw something. But yeah, I mean, I have had so many sleep paralysis now that it's just fun now. It's just fun to have it. In the beginning it was scary. Now it's just like, oh, it's sleep paralysis again. Interesting. Let's see what happens. Maybe I see something different. Hallucination. Hello, Jacob. Greetings to you on Serbia. Yeah, lucid dreaming. Yeah. So you have lucid dreaming, sleep paralysis, all of that? It's weird, I didn't expect to meet many people who had those things. It's like it was just a me thing, and other people didn't have that. But now, similar people are coming my way. If it's on the channel, the chat, the comments, and it's interesting. Like finally meeting some people who know the same stuff. Do you like Narnia? Yes, I like that. I like Narnia. I watched it again a few months ago with my little sister. Was showing her the movies. She loved it. I once had a sleep paralysis where a big real baby walked in my bed. Yeah, it's crazy. I already had sleep paralysis where I saw like a big panther, or kind of feline animal, like a lion but black. I think it was a panther, and it just jumped on me out of nowhere. And also had sleep paralysis where I tried to move so strong and it wouldn't let me, and then a face started to show up, like a green blue ghost face of a woman with her hairs just floating, and she started to shout at me, really creepy, as I tried to move. I just had to move and he would shout louder. And yeah, many weird visions with sleep paralysis. Sometimes when I was in college as well, I used to start to fall asleep, and then it wasn't sleep paralysis, but when I was falling, like I would start to imagine, to dream that I was still in the classroom, So I would close my eyes, wouldn't notice, would dream that I was looking to the blackboard and all of that, and then I would see a giant spider or a train coming in through the wall or something, and would wake up. And it was just stupid because my colleagues would just look at me and like I would like and they would instantly know that I was sleeping. But yeah, I used to have some interesting visions like that as well, falling asleep, not just sleep paralysis. Marcy Johnson. Yeah, it's scary. I mean, I used to think my heart would stop, or that I would never be able to move or wake up what was happening. But then I started to experiment with it, you know. I started to notice what I felt a few seconds before. Sometimes it was something in my ear, like it was closing and opening, you know, like a change in the blood pressure, you know, when your ear close. And sometimes it was that, or it was like a shivering feeling or something. So I started to notice things that happened a few seconds, so I started to be more aware when it was going to happen. Started to try challenge the sleep paralysis and started to develop ways of getting out of it, you know. The most effective way is usually I stop trying to move and start to just try to move the last finger on my hand. And then I'll start to move it and it will start to, you know, release my hand and then all of the body, you know. So now it's easy to get out of it, but I just go with it to see if I see something crazy. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. That was a fun one, very fun movie. Some people said it was nothing to do with the book, that was a bad adaptation, but I didn't read the books, so I enjoyed the movie. Once I really messed up with some sort of demons that honestly traumatized me. Yeah, I mean the one with the woman just shouting at me was like a demon ghost thing. That was the most creepy one. Sometimes also like big, dark and hooded figures standing in a corner or something just watching you. But I mean, I used to have an immense amount of crazy dreams when I was a kid. I still have them, but it was many dreams with, you know, scary things. You know, scary people, demons, people following me, people trying to catch me all the time. So I think I got used to it by the time I started having sleep paralysis. And it didn't scare me that much. Not more than my old dreams. ¿Cuáles son las series que estás viendo ahora? Estoy viendo Riverdale, which sometimes I think it's quite stupid, but I can't stop watching it just for passing time. I like to watch many British series, BBC One series, you know, crime solving series and all of that, and watching some Netflix stuff. Don't like many of the Netflix originals, but yeah, I was watching The Last Kingdom. The Last Kingdom was very good. Sherlock. Many different things. Watched the Order from Netflix, which wasn't great as well, but it was good to just watch. Okay, many German things that I don't understand. That's not fair. Not fair that you are all talking German. Yeah, sometimes it's like you can get a little panic attack because you can't move, but your eyes still look around but you're not quite sure of what's happening, you know. You can't move, so you're not sure if you are breathing properly, if your heart is beating, or if you're just dead. So maybe you get a little panic attack, you know, but it's not like that. It's scientifically, people explain it's just a substance that your body creates, puts on your muscles when you're sleeping, because like you know, long time ago, some of our ancestors used to sleep on high places, maybe trees, something like that, maybe like monkeys. So the muscles get completely relaxed by this substance, so you don't move while you are sleeping, so you don't fall off a tree or something. Sometimes when you are like in the morning, waking up, going back to sleep, waking up, your body gets confused, and you wake up, or if you wake up very suddenly from a dream, then your body's not ready, it has the substance, and you become conscious, you open your eyes, but your muscles are paralyzed. But nothing that will kill you. No, you won't stop breathing or anything like that. Let's talk about puppies, kitties and biscuits. We want to change subject. We talked about a few different things today. It was very interesting. We talked about loss, love, universe, many crazy things. You were just talking about your last dreams. Interesting. That's okay. No problem at all. Let me just magically change background again. Just 1, 2, 3, and yeah. Because I know someone enjoys this one very much. The Rain in Netflix. I watched the first one and I thought to myself, oh my god, such bad acting and stupid decisions from the characters. Everyone seemed to be so dumb in the first episode, and I didn't keep up watching. Some people told me it was good afterwards, the story, but I didn't keep watching. A weird question. What do you think? Do you sleep better and dream more dressed in nightwear or without any? I don't know. I always sleep with nightwear. It's just a habit. What if sleep paralysis is just a bug visiting you? Yeah, maybe. And I mean, if you're not looking on the science stuff of the, substance that makes your body relaxed, some people says it's spirits visiting you, communicating, sometimes bad spirits, sometimes good ones. There's many possibilities. Lulu, interesting question. I think I sleep and dream the best without sleeping things, without nightwear. Is that weird? No. I know some people who told me that they sleep better with nothing on. Are you saying that I will have less nightmares if I sleep naked? Who knows, maybe, possibly. What I do know is that the sleep position does affect your dreams, Sometimes I sleep straight up, which people says that it stimulates sometimes bad dreams with the belly up, as well as sleeping, facing down with the, belly down to the bed. But most of the time I sleep to the side, on the side. So yeah, that one they say is just the most common one, and it doesn't affect you so much. You just sleep well. Nancy again. Okay, dann kannst du das Symbol schützen. Schreibe mir mal bei Instagram, dann kann ich dir eine Set schuhen, die mir oft einleuchtet. I just read that all wrong, but it's something about symbols, dream symbols, meanings. Write to me on Instagram, something like that. I don't know. Dark es para mí la mejor de las series de Netflix. True. It's not made by Netflix, but you know, it's from that other country over there. Or is it produced by Netflix? Sometimes they just take the series, you know, and label them Netflix originals, but they just bought the rights to distribute. But Dark is a great one. Loved Dark. Just the way I like it, you know. Time travel, crazy things, spirits, or science, all mixed up. Perfect series for me. Wow, 3.5 hours. I am having the longest live stream. Wait. Is someone leaving? Wait. Good night. Dinner date with the family. Talk to you next time. Good night and good dinner with your family. Hope you enjoyed. I sleep better on the side, or on the back, or on the belly. Guten Appetit. Bon appetit. Dark is an original series of Netflix made in Germany. Yeah, but I'm not very sure of that. I was not sure if it was made by Netflix, because there's some British shows, for example, that I know were made on BBC or something, and then Netflix just puts them on their, you know, archive and say, oh, it's a Netflix original, but it's not, you know, it's from the British TV. So I thought maybe it was German TV and Netflix working together, but that doesn't matter. The series was great. Penny Dreadful. I love Eva Green. Love her. Beautiful, mysterious eyes. But I didn't watch Penny Dreadful because I saw it got cancelled. Then it was confusing. I don't like to see series before they already have a few seasons and I know it wasn't cancelled, you know, because it's very frustrating when you're watching something and it just gets cancelled, you know, with no ending. Are you somebody kind of scared of driving with the train or bus? Sometimes I get really anxious. Then, are you asking me? Not really. I'm not very anxious about it. Of course, I'm always paying attention. You know, I always pay attention to what the other person is doing. If it affects me. So if I'm taking a car ride with someone, it's almost like I'm driving with them because I'm, you know, looking everything, paying attention. But the bus, it's okay. I never took a train. There's not many trains around here. I never took a train. And a bus, once I had a panic attack in a bus when I used to work in an internship in a public work area. How do you say? Work on a government building, and I think I was getting very stressed for some reasons, you know, work and, you know, talking with people. We used to get a lot of anxiety. I always have anxiety sometimes, you know. Sometimes I take the bus and I'm just getting to work or getting to somewhere and I'm starting to think what's going to happen when I get there, what I'm going to say. You start to overthink and you get anxious, right? So it was a time when I was very crazy about things. So I took the bus, sit on a place. My heart was not very well, and then I started to feel the heartbeat raising, and I started to get the panic attack, which I usually just get the heart rate, you know, higher, quicker. But I start to get the crazy, like, paranoid thing, you know. And then I started to look at a street that we were passing, and they were fixing the lamp posts and cables from, you know, energy, internet, all of that. And there was these machines where the guys would get very high to be able to fix things. And it was the whole street, so I started to imagine if one of those things just fell down, or a tree, or a lamppost or something, and just hit the bus. It started to get very crazy, and my heart started to beat very fast. I started to get, you know, kind of crazy. I didn't know where I was going. I started to get confused mentally, which was the only time it happened, you know. The other panic attacks was just accelerated heartbeat, and very few of that confusion. And then I just walked out of the bus, stopped close to a supermarket, sat down and called my parents to help me. And then my father came to get me, and I didn't go to work. Yeah, you had the feeling you were stuck. Yeah, that's what I thought, you know. I started to feel like I was in this thing, couldn't control what was happening with me because I was not driving it. So if something fell down and hit the bus where I was sitting, I wasn't going able to do anything. I think that's what makes anyone very anxious most of the time. Not being able to control a situation you are in. What series do you recommend to me on Netflix? Well, if you like some medieval things, I like that. I think in one of my lives I was, you know, more, you know, living in those medieval times, castles, you know, royalty, fights, swords and all of that. If you like that, and with some Celtic, medieval soundtracks, musics, all of that, if you like that, I suggest The Last Kingdom. Very good one. Great acting, great soundtrack, very, you know, good drama, action. Sometimes your heart just feels like it's going to explode, and sometimes you just feel very, very comfortable on the medieval settings with the music and the sounds. So yeah, very crazy. I like that one. Better than Game of Thrones. Sorry, I don't like Game of Thrones. Yeah, it could have been so much better in my opinion, but it was just about, oh, let's put 100 of sex scenes or people getting decapitated and all of that. Could have been better in my opinion. So I started watching it and stopped, but I still enjoy other series. The Last Kingdom is more like Vikings, you know, and England and all of that. But it's more the kind of thing that I enjoy, you know. I enjoy those medieval times, like Arthur, you know, time period, you know, Arthur, Camelot, all of that, Avalon, you know, the Druids, all of that. I enjoy that time. attack on a train as well, because I lost my wallet. Yeah, I get you. So once I got out of the bus, and I put the hands of my pockets, and then you don't feel your phone, I was just like, oh god, no, did I leave it on the bus? And then I thought, do I run for it? And then it was too late, and I was panicking, and then I spent the whole day thinking I lost my phone, and then it was actually at my home. I didn't even took the phone with me. I forgot to take it. Can you speak some Portuguese? I said that in English. Você pode falar um pouco de português? Posso sim. Já me pediram para falar um pouco, mas vou falar de novo então. Vou falar português. Português. Hoje falamos sobre muitas coisas. Agora a gente está falando sobre ataques de pânico, ônibus perdendo carteiras, perdendo telefones. Já faz 3 horas e 40 minutos. Nossa, quase 4 horas de livestream. Novo recorde, com certeza. Um novo recorde. Almost 4 hours, everyone. A new record on the live streams. Oh my god, Nancy, it's so late for you. So late. And for Lulu as well, because she's in Germany as well. So late. ¿Puedes hablar un poco de español? Quasi 4 horas, en serio? Yes, almost 4 hours. Well, it's my time to go. I have to go to dinner, and it's very late as well. Need to finish a few things, prepare everything, watch a movie, sleep, and yeah. So let's start to say goodbye for now. Alright? Let's start to say goodbye. We need some help. Sing something. Sing something. Yes, eu moro no Brasil, sim. I live in Brazil. And I learned it by myself. Since a kid, video games in English, movies on English. I had a little cartoon I used to watch to learn English. Yeah. So what can I do? A little singing to Nancy, so we can say goodbye. You know, I was feeling very, very vintage about my songs, and I was listening a lot to Elvis, and I was trying to play on the guitar. Can't help falling in love. I just like the old style. Maybe you don't like it, Nancy, but that's the one I'm going to sing, alright? So yeah. Let me get in the mood of it. So wise men say only fools rush in. That's terrible. But I can help falling in love with you. I never know if I should do my deep voice or my more no, high notes voice. Yeah, confusing. So if I do my deeper voice like, shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can help falling in love with you? Or my more relaxed voice, like take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely through the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Good night, Lulu. Glad that you were here today. Good night, Sarah, Blue ASMR, Nancy, Malcolm, Luthien, Kaito. Do you do these live talks every week? No, not every week, but whenever I can. Whenever I can, I do them. Usually on the weekends. I had something else in my head as well. Oh yes, I love this one. Yeah, this one I was like singing for some reason all the time. Always on my mind. Elvis as well. Just have Elvis in my head. Dun, 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 dun. Just like to do the little intro. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Dun, dun. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. Always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Just some singing ASMR. Even though I'm not a great singer, but some people just like a lullaby. Dun, dun. Maybe I didn't love you. No, I got that wrong. Maybe I didn't hold you. All those lonely, lonely times. I guess I never told you. I'm so happy that you're mine. If I make you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry, I was blind. Dun, dun. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. 'cause you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Okay, that was it. That was it. Good night, everyone. Good night. It was a great live stream. 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours time with you, and a great one. Hello, les dodo bleu, les dodo bleu. Hi and goodbye, because we are finishing now. Buenas noches, yes. Buenas noches. Gute Nacht. Gute Nacht. Boa noite. Good night. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. And yeah, I don't know any other ones. So good night. Hope you all have a great Sunday tomorrow. Enjoy it, really enjoy it a lot, and have a great week start. Going to upload another video very soon, just a magic video, like doing lots of spells on the camera, lots of spells with layered sounds. Yeah, and konbanwa in Japanese. And yeah, hope you had a good time here with me. I know I had one. And see you next time. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to disappear. 1, 2, 3. Disappear.